Welcome back in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. We're so thankful to have in our studios today Mr. C.B. Cornett. He is one of the coaches down at the University of the Cumberlands. C.B., welcome in.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me.
Now, tell me about the University of the Cumberlands. Tell me how long have you been a coach down there?
Well, I can't tell you too much because I haven't been there long, but from the time that I've been there, it's a great university, and I really respect and am looking forward to working with Coach Reimer and the university itself.
About the age group of these young men in the athletics down there.
Well, we've got the average age group is going to be from 22 to 24 years old. We've got one or two guys that are 26 and 27 because of military service.
Okay. Now you're for the football team?
Yes.
Okay, football. And you see that is so good for the young men like that to keep them, involved in athletics and school and things like that.
Well, we have around 100 young men that we finish spring with, and we're expecting to have another 100 come into camp in August. So yes, we've got good numbers, and it's good for those people at that age, those young people at that age, to be able to have something to look forward to work toward, and to be involved with at a great university.
Wonderful. Now, what is just some of the basics on how these young men can get involved in the sports and athletics? They got to keep a certain grade average or something like that?
Well, yes, of course, the grade average has to be there, and they have to be willing to, pay the price, the physical work in the weight room and on the field. They have to be willing to do that, and 99.9% of them are.
Exactly right. And give us the basics of what you do as a coach. I'm sure that you got a lot of instructions for these young men, and you're more than just a coach. You're a mentor to them. You talk to them, and tell me about that.
Well, I'm probably a mentor to our coaching staff because I'm so old. But we basically have a weight program that starts at 5 o'clock every morning, 3 mornings a night, a week, and we have been involved with that since January. They're there 3 days a week at 5 o'clock every morning, and that's something that they haven't been used to. So
Right.
The university is really wanting to continue the tradition that they've been able to attain for a number of years.
And you get to really get to know these young men. I mean, you spend a lot of time with them, and you kind of like a father figure to them.
Well, personal relationships are great, and they're there to be developed, and that's how most of our kids see us as coaches. We are not going to be, the person that's going to pat you on the back all the time.
Right.
We're going to tell you what you're doing wrong, and we're gonna do our best to be an influence for good. And if you're involved in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, then you're going to be an influence for Christ. So.
Oh, that is so good. What would you say to some young people today that's considering coming to the University of the Cumberlands?
Well, I've been around a lot of universities and colleges and things like that, but I've really never been around anything like the University of Cumberland's, simply because of the influence and the foresight and the vision that the administration and the college administrators project just in their day-to-day dealings.
Wonderful. And there's all types of different athletics that young men and women both can get involved in.
Well, we have wrestling, we have track, girls and boys track. We have a lot of sports that if they're interested in, continuing their sports career after high school, then yeah, we definitely have just about anything that they could use.